Sophie wandered the narrow, cobblestone streets long past midnight, her breath forming clouds in the cold night air. The small village was asleep, its houses dark and silent. She had taken a wrong turn, she was sure of it, but every corner looked the same in the dim light of the waning moon. The street lamps, few and far between, flickered as if they were struggling to stay alive. A faint sound echoed down the alley, a whisper of movement. She stopped, heart pounding, and listened. Nothing. She turned to go back the way she came, but the street behind her had changed. Where there had once been a narrow alley, there was now tall brick wall, ivy creeping up its surface. Her footsteps quickened as she moved forward, the air growing colder with each step. The street seemed to stretch on endlessly now, twisting in ways that defied logic. Shadows moved in the corners of her vision, too quick to catch. Sophie's heart raced as she tried to retrace her steps, but the street shifted behind her again, as if the village itself was alive and playing tricks on her. She rounded a corner and found herself face to face with an old woman standing under a broken lamp. The woman's eyes were pale, cloudy, and fixed on Sophie with an intensity that made her skin crawl. "You shouldn't be here," the woman whispered, her voice raspy. Sophie backed away, but her feet felt rooted to the ground. The street behind the woman stretched into darkness, yet something was moving in its shapes, tall and twisted, drawing closer with every second. "You need to leave," the old woman hissed, her voice growing urgent. "Before they find you." But it was too late. The shadows reached Sophie, their touch freezing her in place. The last thing she saw was the old woman disappearing into the darkness, her hollow eyes fading into nothingness as the cold consumed her. Sophie was never seen again, and the street remained as quiet as ever except on nights when the moon was low, and a faint whisper of her footsteps could still be heard, wandering forever lost.